Welcome to the latest episode of Prize Picks on 5 here on the 5 Reasons YouTube channel. I'm Ethan Skolnick. You can follow me at Ethan J. Skolnick and at 5 Reasons Sports. We got David Eversole. You can follow him at David W. Eversole. Make sure you download the Prize Picks app from the Google Play Store, the Apple App Store, or PrizePicks.com. And make sure you use the code 5, F-I-V-E. That's how you get your match up to $100. There are no rollovers. You can play it right away. It's a one-time match. You don't have to put down 100. You can put down 10, but they're going to match whatever that you give at the beginning. Make sure that you check to find out that PrizePicks is legal in your state. All right, let's get to some NBA props tonight. Miami Heat are shorthanded in Sacramento. One of the late games today, David. No Jimmy. He's suspended. No Tyler Hero. He's banged up. No Terry Rozier. He's still not quite ready to come back from injury. So you and I both jumped on these props early. Jaime Jaquez. I like all of it. 15.5 points, I think it was at one point. I mean, you look at it, they got Jaquez, they got Robinson, they've got Caleb, I guess. Bam, right? So, but I just feel like they're going to have to feature Jaime tonight quite a bit. And he's back out in California, too, even though it's the northern part of the state. Feel like that gets him energized a little bit. Hasn't really had this opportunity in a while. So I guess the question is, which Jaquez prop do we like the most? I sort of like the 23.5? Was it points, rebounds, and assists? 26.5 fantasy score, 15.5 points. I mean, all of it looks good to me. What would you play?
I like actually the rebounds and assists at 7.5. He's going to be one of those do everything guys. You have 5 main rotation players out tonight for the Heat. He's going to have to rebound. He's going to have to distribute. Guys are going to have to make shots, obviously. You know, Duncan Robinson. Whoever's left is going to have to score. So I worry about them more defensively in this game versus offensively.
Yeah.
So, you know, I feel like Jaime could have a good game, like you said, in a variety of capacities. And the numbers are still reasonable. Like 4.5 rebounds is very, very reasonable. Either one of those. But like you said, I kind of like him a little bit across the board.
I know our guy Eric Wadicki liked Bam over on his rebounds tonight.
10.5.
10,
That's
10
been the standard, yeah.
Yeah, and again, thin bench. He's gonna have to
against Sabonis.
I mean, the rebounds will be there. Like it's I never worry about that. Like who the matchup is. I mean, you're fighting for different rebounds typically. I mean, defensive rebounds tend to be about 70 to 75% of the total. So yeah, you're fighting for the same rebound, but in terms of frequency, you're fighting for different rebounds. I think he'll be fine. I would play that over actually myself. I feel, unless he gets into foul trouble. Now Kevin Love is available, so they're not quite as thin in the front court as they are on the wings and in the back court tonight. But I still think that he goes over. Would you play Sabonis or De'Aaron Fox tonight?
Oh, I love Fox tonight.
Yeah.
Fox is one of my favorite plays, period, across the whole NBA tonight.
24.5 points.
I mean, the assists are going to be there against Miami. You know, they're kind of middle of the pack, 16th in assists allowed. I'd take him jump on that Goblin play all day on like a 5 or 6 pick at 3.5. I mean, that's a freebie. I would even maybe take a shot on this Demon at 6.5 assists. Truth be told, because Miami doesn't have anybody to defend.
No, don't have to throw Caleb on him. I guess maybe Highsmith. I think is probably going to get a lot of that assignment. You could see some Jamal Cain. Keegan Murray has been big against Miami. I would look at him, maybe even more so than Sabonis tonight, but Keegan Murray has tended to go over against them. And again, like you mentioned, they're more shallow on the wings. Before we get to some other games, would you play Sabonis tonight?
Probably in some way, shape, or form.
Okay.
Let's go. Probably the 19 points.
Yeah. I
feel like Bam's going to be asked to do a lot defensively in this game. And Sabonis are going to get a few easy ones just out of the situation. I mean, when Bam... Yeah, I feel like Miami's going to be scrambling a little bit down low to defend and rebound in this game. I was looking at actually these combo rebounds, and I would also go with him over the 3 free throws made.
Okay. Yeah, that looks pretty good too. 3 free throws made. All right, anything on the other games tonight? Fairly full slate. I kind of liked the Williams kid in Memphis over on his assists tonight.
Vince Williams.
Yeah, he's been over consistently. I think that was 6 assists uh, tonight. Seems like a fairly reasonable play. Anything else jump out to you?
Well, I mean, anybody going against Detroit
Yeah, well,
at this point. I mean, you look at the Knicks,
Knicks don't have
and
anybody healthy though.
yeah. So that I kind of like DiVincenzo. Actually, I was looking at some of his kind of off the wall, like 7.5 rebounds and assists. Just trying to target. Some of these like Atlanta, teams going against Atlanta, like Scotty Barnes the other night just went insane.
Yeah.
So just some of these matchups, even with teams banged up, just the other side is just so bad. You feel like, and then the Knicks, have a good front court. So in terms of size,
they did, but they're banged up.
yeah,
I
like
mean,
Hartenstein.
the thing you got to be careful of with Detroit, though, is teams getting too far up on them and then guys sitting the fourth. But I don't think with the Knicks injuries that's going to be the case. I would look at Bogdanovich for the Knicks going up against his old team. That's another prop that was kind of interesting to me today. So those are some of the ones that we like. But the whole board is up there. I know I can't pronounce the guy's name. Simone Fontecchio was a favorite prop of Eric's tonight. If you can spell that, I give you more power, David, because I was Fontecchio. So what I forgot what he liked, but he liked a lot of the stuff that's on the board for him right now. He's been
11.5. That looks pretty good right there.
Yeah. Oh, the 11.5. That is what he liked, and over 4 of the last 5. All right, use the code 5 FIVE. Got the initial deposit matched up to $100. We'll be back for the Heat will be in Portland, the Moleskin Notebook Bowl. That will be on Tuesday, and Jimmy should be back, and Rozier and Tyler might as well. So we'll give you those props then. But our advice tonight is play Jaquez. That's the way to go. Pair it with something else. I think you're going to be fine tonight. I think as long as Jaime doesn't get hurt, knock on something, he'll put up the numbers tonight. All right. Thanks, everybody.